What's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. And we got a banger that was announced yesterday, man. TEOFIMO Lopez will take on Shakur Stevenson, man, at 140 pounds. January 31st, 2026, man. So we're about a month away. And I just gotta say, man, Shakur Stevenson really is ducking no smoke, man. I'm really excited about these fights that's coming up, man. Like I said in my previous video, man, we getting back to the essence, man. We getting back to what boxing was once loved for, man. Where the best was fighting the best, no matter the weight class, no rehydration clauses. The best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? Let the best man win. And I gotta say, man, I gotta give a lot of credit to Shakur Stevenson, man. He moving up to 140, man. He saw, the Tank Davis fight didn't happen at 135. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the big fights he was calling for never happened. So he moved on about his business, man. The same way I gave credit to David Benavidez for not waiting around on Canelo Alvarez and creating his own legacy. I got to give that same love to Shakur Stevenson, man, because he not waiting around for that tank fight, man. He called for it for 3, 4 years, and it never happened. It never even got close to happening. He moved on, and he fighting a guy, man, that has accomplished a lot more in the sport than Tank. Big shout out to Teofimo, man. He do be on some delusional stuff sometimes. But I can say, bro, he was the first one to really, what I'm saying? It was a big deal when he beat Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? He moved up to 140. He beat Josh Taylor. He squeaked out a win versus Sandro Martin. uh Jermaine Ortiz, man. Teofimo Lopez resume is stacked. And I can say Shakur Stevenson get all credit for accepting this fight. Like I said, it was people like Tank Davis who was saying, he didn't even want to attempt to move up to 140 pounds. Shakur Stevenson, I'm pretty sure if a fight presents itself at 135, he'll go back down. He'll bounce between the two weight classes, man. That is a true warrior mentality. And I can't do nothing but respect that, bro. He really wanna chase greatness, bro, like he always been saying. And I kind of want to say, I kind of believe him. It was never him. He was willing to fight anybody. Um, and we're gonna get straight into this little breakdown, man. It's just something vague, This is just something that, what I'm saying, I'm pointing out just from hearing the announcement. We all know Teofimo Lopez. Off of just the announcement, as of right now, I got Shakur Stevenson winning, man, because if you watch Teofimo Lopez versus Sandro Martin, if you watch him versus Jermaine Ortiz, he looked horrible. I can't lie. He looked bad, awfully bad. Like, uh, he hate boxers. He hate patient fighters. Um, Teofimo Lopez is really good at countering. He good at letting you make mistakes. He good at letting you walk to him. Even his last fight, I think it was like the 6 or 7 round. He tried to go on the attack. He tried to go on the front foot and walk his opponent down, and he ended up getting caught with a shot. It buzzed him a little bit, but think about when he said, he was gonna knock Cambosis out in the first round. He came and literally applied pressure and got dropped. He is not very good on the front foot. He is at his best when he counter punching. He at his best when he letting his opponent come to him, setting traps. And like I said, he a great counter puncher. With that being said, this could be a stylistic matchup because Shakur Stevenson is very patient. He very calculated. He is a defensive mastermind. It don't get no better than him when it comes to defense in this day and age. He got the highest punch to miss ratio. Like he got opponents landing 50 punches and 40 punches in a 12-round fight. With that being said, though, Shakur Stevenson, he could pick just about anybody apart. Like I said, he get a lot of people frustrated. He do his best against volume punchers or pressure fighters, which, like I said, Teofimo Lopez is not really a pressure fighter. He not really a volume puncher. He is at his best when he counter punching. Shakur Stevenson does his worst when he fighting somebody like Edwin De Los Santos. A lot of power, you know what I'm saying? Ready to counter, you know what I'm saying? So think about that. But I will say this. I will say this going into the fight. Teofimo Lopez got the better resume out of the two. Just look at the names. We're going by just names. We're not talking about skill. He has the better resume and he has more experience. Like I said, you look at it, he beat Lomachenko, um, beat Cambosis as of now. I mean, he lost to Cambosis. As of now, Cambosis isn't really Lomachenko type name, but he beat Lomachenko, he lost to Cambosis. He bounced back, he beat Josh Taylor, he beat Jermaine Ortiz, he beat Sandor Martin. He squeaked out wins against them. It wasn't just clear, you know what I'm saying, cut wins. That Jermaine Ortiz fight could have damn near went either way. That Sandor Martin fight could have went either way. Um like I said, he lost to Kambosis and he beat Lomachenko. And he took over, like I said, the 140-pound division. Right now, I got him, you know what I'm saying, ranked number one or two at 140. But we have to also look at it. Shakur has never been at 140. This will be his first fight. Teofimo says Shakur Stevenson is slow at 135, so he might be even slower at 140. We got to look at Shakur Stevenson resume. Uh, Fought Conceição, Josh Padley, Zapata, Edwin De Los Santos. Like I said, his competition is slightly and surely getting better. This is a big jump up in competition for Shakur Stevenson. I can't say that. Uh, like I said, when you fighting guys like Josh Padley on what 2 days notice, Edwin De Los Santos was a good win. Edwin Howard, Howard Autumn. He fought Autumn as well. He beat him in easy fashion. And like I said though, I wouldn't be mad if people giving the edge to Teofimo Lopez, man, because he really go all out when his opponent is dangerous. Like I said, Lomachenko beat him. The odds was kind of against him against Josh Taylor. He beat him. He beat Jermaine Ortiz. This dude got a good resume, man. I can't lie. Like I said, this dude Tio talking about after this he tried to fight Terrence Crawford. And like I said, you really can't count this dude out when it comes to fights like this. I gotta be honest. Because he's proven it over and over and over again. His last fight, he beat him easy. That was easy work. The fight before that, he fought somebody really no name, but he won. He really raised his 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 style. He raised his whole game when he the underdog. He raised his whole game when he been doubted. And he just do better when people think he gonna lose. I don't know what it is about him. But when he fighting somebody he know he can beat, like Cambosis, he know he could beat him. And he end up losing. You just don't know what TO you gonna get when he get in the ring. And that's a scary thing compared to somebody like Shakur Stevenson that's always consistent. He gonna be who he is no matter what. He don't care about the fans booing. He don't care about them leaving. He gonna fight, stick to his game plan. He gonna be a defensive mastermind. He gonna shoot his jab. He gonna move when he have to move. And he gonna do what he got to do to win. Teofimo, on the other hand, like I said, you just never know what Tio you're gonna get. But I think Shakur Stevenson opened up as the favorite in this fight. I understand why. Dude literally can't be touched some nights. Defensive mastermind. Teofimo Lopez, on the other hand, like I said, bro, we really have to give like credit where it's due. This dude resume is better. He got more experience, especially at the pro level. Overall, bro, this to me 50-50 fight. Like I said, Shakur Stevenson never been at 140. This is first fight at 140. You never know how he gonna feel on fight night. His hands also have been a big issue as of lately. His hands kind of weak. They easily break. So I mean, you can't. You can't have that happen against Teofimo Lopez. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But I'm glad we're getting back to the essence, man. I'm glad we're getting back to the best of fighting the best. Like I said, man, I told you I'm giving y'all three bangers today, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'm out. Peace.